All right, look, hey, we back, everybody. We are back. Welcome back. Fucking Nobodies, episode 41. I don't know why Chap took the shirt off. Me and Chap had the same shirt on, man. We was twinning out here. Well, now we losing. Come on, man. Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Geronimo was like, hey, man, we don't need two people up in here, but you know what? Let's twins it up today.
Great minds think alike, man. I walked in here and had my jacket on. I said, this nigga Corey got the exact same thing I got on.
Looking real red in here.
This is like people was talking about their Christmas timeline right here. They talking about, well, you know, everybody do that. The pajama, family pajama pictures and shit. It is what it is, but you know, Christmas long gone. We 2021. This is second part of the year that for us and whatnot. We got Chap back. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it to Alabama with us last time.
It's been a while. Greetings, everyone.
It ain't really been that long. You know what I'm saying? It be like little blurps of time. We got Big A back on the comfiest part of the couch.
Who?
Oh, my bad. We got Geronimo Falls back on the comfiest part of the couch. I mean, I still call you Big A. I mean,
you should get that shit right.
But the introducing name, you know, you're right. You gotta be introduced right because this ain't the first impression. The 41st impression is important as well, right?
I seriously don't give a fuck.
I seriously don't give a fuck.
Well, there you have it, folks.
And yes, I'm Turk, and fucking Nobodies Podcast. We are back. Today was a nice Saturday, right?
Today was a good day.
It was.
No, it's cold as fuck. It's cold as fuck. I'm gonna say that.
I can sit here and tell you, I came downstairs and I didn't have my little kickstick or whatever. I walked past the door and it was like I was outside. I had a brisk breeze cut right across my face because it was so windy outside. I came right through my door and I was cold. I actually, you know what I'm saying, I had to resort to tactics.
Now, if Big A cold, then it's cold. Because most of the time when I be cold, most people can probably tolerate the cold.
Man, I was sitting here with both hands on my nuts. Trying to see if the remote worked through my sweatpants.
I hate waking up and it's cold as fuck. You know, I know a lot of people like sleeping in the cold. I like sleeping in the cold too, but like having to wake up in that shit and get out from under the covers and that shit, shit garbage.
You be having to, is that because you take a shower as soon as you wake up?
Probably so. I do take a shower when I get up.
Yeah, you shocking your body with cold, and then because the water be warm, but as soon as you got that warm water, you step
right back
outside,
in the cold. Yeah,
you try to grab that drying towel and try to work shit out. You sitting there.
I try to keep the shower curtain closed while I dry off.
Oh well,
as much as that will help. I don't know.
That's a strategy, but your hair's still wet, your feet still wet.
I mean, yeah, but I'm trying to dry off in like right where all that steamy water was hitting. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hear what you're saying. I just know that your attempts to do that have been futile on many occasions. But you still came out that room like, man, I'm going to get my clothes on real quick.
It's tough. It's tough. So how everybody doing, man? Let's get with Corey, man. Hey, so what's up for the new year? Happy New Year, man. From the fucking Nobodies Podcast, people, they saying Happy New Year to you because they ain't seen you yet. It's the second episode.
Happy New Year's, everyone. And also, it's Chap.
Oh, my bad. Hey, it's hard for me to correlate real life and podcasting. You know what I'm saying?
But podcast is real life.
What's your Christian name?
What's your Christian name?
What's your Christian name?
What's a Christian name?
All right, then.
Never mind, I don't know what Christian
drops the mic.
It's the name you were given at birth, which is your God-given name.
You threw me off with Christian.
No, that's just an old way of saying, what did your mama name you?
Oh, copy that.
Yeah, which is,
She named me Chap.
Okay. All right. Because I wasn't there. I mean, hey, that's what she said. And then, like, they decided to defy that shit.
All right, fine. Corey, it is.
Multiple.
All right, fine. Corey, it is.
Multiple documents.
So Corey, what you got planned for this year? I mean, I guess what are you looking forward to for 2021?
You still called you Corey, by the way.
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. The disrespect is real in 2021 already. You know what I'm saying? But nah.
Shit, Corey.
All right. So well, look, don't disrespect Chap. I'm so used to calling you Corey now, bro.
Nah, it's all good. I'm clowning. But for real, this year is focused on some self improvement, even more to a different level for real with me. Long story short, how I want to put it, it's about to be on like a spiritual awakening for me on some things in different levels, mind, body, and soul for me right now.
Swear,
that's for 2021 straight up.
So you about to be a eunuch?
Come again?
you about to be a eunuch? You about to?
What's that?
You're not about to be.
You cut your balls
Say
off.
no.
Oh hell no! I ain't. No, I love sex.
You cut your balls off, or do you cut the whole thing off?
Well, no, you just cut the line.
It's actually
cut the line. What does that mean?
It's called castration.
Oh, you're talking about
so you cut the balls off, leaving the shaft.
What they used to do is with repeat pedophiles. What they used to, I'm not like this is up to the 90s. What they used to do is in order for them to prevent their sex drive, they would cut off their testicles because that prevents. It's like a dog, right? You cut the balls off. You've had a dog. You cut the balls off because when the dog is in heat, they're intolerable. They're intolerable, especially female dogs. They're intolerable. They get crazy. They start doing.
That shows you the power of sex, man.
But that's what life is built upon, nigga. That's what you live for. Everything we've done in our lives up until this point is for the pure pursuit of cheeks.
So, so basically,
I like cheeks.
Into a world that I didn't actually come into, only to bring another human to the world that didn't actually come into.
Turk, why do you bathe every day? Smells good.
To what? Well, right. I would say I like to say to wash.
Yeah, but like, what did you learn at a young age? You can't get girls if you're dirty. Right?
Yeah, but then I grew up and seen dirty niggas get women.
Yeah, so but those are dirty bitches. What I'm trying to
say, some dirty bitches.
What I'm trying to say is that what you learned at an early, because when we're all young, bathing was like, okay, I'll do what you asked me to do.
I'll do what you asked me to do.
But I'm not finna sit in here and do what we do. Like today, like when we bathe, as grown men, we do a whole shebang. After we get out, we put lotion on and shit. Mm-hmm. And depending on what we got going, we might spray a little cologne or some shit. Make sure our hair is straight or whatever thing.
Yeah.
When we were kids, it's top and tail. I'm gonna splash some water on my armpits and my balls and my butt cheeks. And I'm gonna get out the shower. But everything you do since then, since you was about 11 or 12 and you started, looking at chicks as a sex object, not sex object. I'm sorry, looking at chicks as a, as an attraction.
Yeah.
You started making steps. You started making sure your hair was good, right? You started noticing that if you had a little bit of money in your pocket, the steps were you could skip.
You can skip some steps.
Yeah, you can skip some steps. You know what I'm saying? When you learn that, you learn, okay, so this is what I need to do to get bitches. And I asked any successful nigga, what was their main goal for being successful? It might be money or prosperity.
No successful nigga, fuck them niggas.
But I get that.
I'm just talking.
But you think though, like prosperity and wealth is one of the things they aspire to. But
niggas want to get they dick wet.
That is what leads to bitches. All of that shit. Buying that nice car. Buying a nice car, school, you might like nice cars. That's cool. But one of the main reasons about that nice car so we can pull up to the club, crack the window a little bit like, hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
You see me in the goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
And there's some girls, like you seen, I won't talk about this.
Right. It's mostly all for the cheeks. I feel it's the same thing with women, though. Like, they say they do all the makeup and the nails and stuff for themselves. But it's really for the meat.
No. We could bring up this subject. There's a chick that
tripping me out right now.
Talked about how she didn't want to marry or be with a dude that made $500,000 a year legally.
She didn't want to be with him?
She wanted some type of thug dude that made money out the streets instead of somebody who made a $500,000 salary.
She wants some dangerous money.
Who raised you?
She just, that's the thing with women, man. They like the bad boys, man.
Think about this, though. Y'all got daughters.
It's not like me, man. I'm too good. I'm good at two shoes.
Y'all got daughters. Think about this. Think about if your daughter told you, I found this dude, he's a good guy, but he has a $500,000 job, but it's legal. I'd be like, let me talk to you real quick. Sit down.
And I'm gonna be like, you said what?
But like it's legal, so I didn't want to mess with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, That's stupid. But hey, I mean,
but how?
But hey, you know,
she like who she like, and at the
that's what I'm gonna say. They gonna like what they gonna like.
But what? How do you? She
gonna ape shit over the nigga she writing in jail though.
How do you father that though? How do you father that?
There's no father that. You just have to let her. You have to let her run that course.
You love her for who she is.
So you let her date.
She got to run that course.
You can't let her. You can't stop her. Like at a certain age, you can control certain shit. But let's say this is at a point to shout at 18, right? As crazy as it sounds, but this is just me being a logical, straight up person. I will father in the sense of say my advice, give her what I feel about the situation, but little baby girl go do what she want to do behind closed doors. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that sentiment.
I don't want my daughter to have sex till 30. But I'm pretty sure she gonna bust it on me.
I feel.
Don't say that. Yeah. Don't say
Church
that. No.
Church said a grizzly.
Not our kids. They don't do that.
She gonna bust it up before then, though.
I'm just saying.
Not our kids, man.
That's not
our daughters, man.
Wait, but look, I'm saying that like this though. Like I'm gonna do my best in instilling her the best that I can to get her to make the best decisions possible. But we all done made dumb decisions. Like from my girl to me to I'm pretty sure anybody woman, you know what I'm saying? Anybody girl, anybody daughter, anybody mom.
But what I'm saying is sometimes you can see somebody walking down, like, let's put it like
going
this.
down the wrong road.
Let me put it more closer to you. We all have friends, right? Mm-hmm. That if we found out that my daughter was dating one of them, you'd be like, oh no. There's no way in hell. I'm finna jump in and stop this right now. But I love him, Daddy. Shut up.
You have to express your disdain for the relationship, but tell her, you know, if that's what she really want to do, you'll support what she wants to do. But you don't see this going well. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a dad yet.
Long lasting. You don't see none of that.
I'm not a dad.
So you can express that to her, but yeah, I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with being honest with her and expressing that you don't like the relationship or don't like the guy that she's with. I'm pretty sure ain't nothing wrong.
I feel like this. If you've met him and you've been with him long enough to where you want to bring him up to me, that process has already happened, if that makes sense. Because you've grown the courage to be like, hey, look, I'm messing with this nigga right here. And you know this nigga got 6 tattoos on his face, no job, and shit, and you know, I'm not gonna judge him by his lifestyle, but like I'm saying, sometimes you can look at a nigga and be like, man, is that a gun in your pocket? Did you bring a gun in my house? Is that what you just did?
Nah, yeah. See, I mean, it's just stuff like that. I mean,
but see, I will say this too. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good. No, you good.
Nah, like you right, you can't judge, but on some real, even to sit down and have a conversation, like to be open minded. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where his mindset is, because you know what I'm saying, he might look like a thug.
Mike, obviously, make sure you keep the mic.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
My bad.
Now, see, when I wanted you to call me Chap, you want to call me Corey, but see, you want me to hold the mic up here, but see, now I got it.
I was looking at the levels; it was low. But go ahead.
Can't turn the levels up, can it?
No, I mean I can, but it's just like, all right, damn.
Or nigga just hold the mic. Nah.
My bad.
But just having a conversation where their head is at, you know what I'm saying? He might look like the street nigga, could have been a street nigga or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't add that to the equation.
But you know what I'm saying? Because on some real, he could have changed the whole lifestyle, but really be doing something else, real estate, flipping, whatever, you know.
See, Sean, I'm a youth pastor, Sean. You didn't know that, did you, Sean? You didn't know that. First Baptist Church, Sean.
I gotta tell you, so you know, Jesus died up on that cross for your mother sins, cuz.
All right, well, close enough.
Well, shit. I mean, I guess that's something that every father dreads the day of having to deal with, but we're gonna have to deal with it because I mean, that's just life, and that's just the same thing. We was just on the other side of it because we were men and we was predatory on other people's daughters.
No, I definitely met some people. You know what I'm saying, and.
All my girls' parents, every girlfriend I had parents loved me, so I don't know.
I felt like girls' dads loved me, but I also felt that primal urge for them to question everything I just said. That makes sense.
No, yeah. I wouldn't blame. That's why we always felt scared of dads.
To be all the way honest, they were right to be skeptical.
Yeah,
because I did shit that they probably thought I was going to do. Like, man, this nigga he's going to do some bullshit to you, girl. I'm telling you. He loves me, Daddy. He said so. He's probably trying to get some ass. I've been in the cut like this out the window looking at him.
Niggas back there. Oh, that's fucked up.
I'm trying to get some ass.
Like I said, that's just how shit go, man.
We've all lied to get some ass. Nobody's perfect here.
But shit, moving on, man. I guess we should go ahead and get to the most important shit that went down this past week with Trump getting all his blind followers on demon time and storming the Capitol or whatnot. And really just putting it out there in the public's face, like, and just sending officers and taking pictures. And I guess the security there was taking selfies. I heard was taking selfies. But 4 people died. I didn't even know 4 people died at first. But 4 people lost their life that day. Just some crazy shit like that. And Trump, they said Trump's been permanently banned from Twitter as well, or maybe all social media, because they also now trying to start something on January 17th where they're saying. They're trying to do an armed protest. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell Trump's trying to get done now. I don't know if he on some demon time or something, like some Hitler shit. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. It's getting wild out here, I would say. I mean, what y'all got to say about any of this shit going on?
Just want to say,
I know, LeBron, the basketball players and sports had their shit to say, but
we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah.
I got something I want to say because everybody kind of froze up the court. You all right? You froze.
Yeah, I got it.
And they got the spinning circle.
Oh yeah, we got the Seahawks game. Is this a playoff game?
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, that's okay. The Seahawks and who's that? The Rams.
I'll let you go first.
There's a comfort level when the people that are doing all the problems look like people that you would kick it with. So there are ways of getting backstage at shows just by being a cool person, if that makes sense. Right? So, say you frequent the White House and you get to know a couple people and you find out you have the same ideology. Right? Mm-hmm. You figure out the security guard likes Trump. One of the security guards at the gate like Trump. And you tell them, like, man, look, man, we trying to come up here and just make what's right because they're trying to take our rights. And to be all honest with you, I'm not even going to sit here and blame white people because a group of white people got together and they went after some shit that they thought that was there. It was wrong what they did, but that's what people do when they are in love with the people that they are like they love their race. Yeah. They love being white to the point where they're willing to do something like that. Now, I know they probably thought we're going to get away with this shit because I know a group of niggas will be like, look, you want to run up in the White House and do what? Nah, let's think of something else. But white people probably got together like, man, I talked to the security guard. He likes Trump. He likes me. We're cool and shit. And I talked to the person right here because you can take tours of the White House, right? Congress and all that shit. You can sit there and chop it up with some security guards. Like, hey, man, wish Trump was still here. I wish so, too. We're going to be here on such and such date.
It's kind of like a cult that he has, though.
Leave the door. Like
cult leader.
It's not even a cult. Think about this. Before Trump was a president, who was president?
Barack.
A black dude, right? You got black people around America celebrating. We got a black person in office.
And the shit just went down with the Senate, like Warnock and Ossoff in there, and they talking about how Warnock's in there now. I guess the first black man, and I guess since I don't know. Don't quote me on it because I don't want to get the shit wrong.
Here, the significant part is that Georgia is a blue state for the first time in a lot of years.
Yeah, but there's a black man in there too, the Reverend Warnock.
Shout out to him. That's part of the problem, but it's not as big a problem as it being.
Man, just legalize that fucking
red state
weed.
To blue state.
Legalize the weed.
That too. What I'm trying to say is that imagine if black people were the majority of America, and we had a black president, and then we had a white president first white president or whatever, and then we're back to another black president who's a little more boisterous, like, well, I'm gonna change everything that last motherfucker did and shit. And then to be able to election, they're like, man, look, they're trying to get me out, man. I need you to come represent for me and shit like that. There's some black people that are ignorant enough to listen to that, and that's who it's catering to. They got them white people that are like, look, man, I'm Trump. whatever. I want to do this, that, and the third, and I'm going to run up in the Senate and do that. There are some, I guess you could say there are some radical black people that can do that, but we know too much. That's not going to, you're just going to end up getting killed. But white people think different. Like, look, like I just said before, I've been taking tours of this bitch. I know the security guards want to come up there with my pro-Trump flag. He's going to let me in, and he's not going to call for backup because he's white too, right? Just like if I work at McDonald's, I'm not going, but this is real. If I worked at McDonald's and my boys robbing that shit, do what you got to do. Yeah. Take it. I'm not stopping you. I'm not calling the police. They're going to call the police. Somebody's going to call the police. Someone's going to call the police. I'm not going to do it. But if you're a security guard, your job is to stop anybody from coming in with bad intentions. The security guards were letting them in. You said they took pictures with them.
Yeah, they got in.
So what I'm trying to say is this wasn't just like, let's just show up. They were hollering at
They planned it.
Exactly. They were hollering at the niggas in there like, look, man, if this happens, I'm finna show up here with a flag, and if you're really down with me and Trump, you're gonna let me in. Right? Yeah. I could have came there with my glasses on, with some bow tie and tuxedo shit, with a Bible in my hand. If I said anything about, well, I'm here to talk about Trump shouldn't be in office, they'd have kicked my ass off the motherfucking stairs, is what I'm trying to say. I could have came as nice as possible. I could have came on some, double-breasted, what's that dude's name? The dude that's supposed to be fucking Kim Kardashian right now?
Kanye West.
No, because they breaking up. It was Von Jones. If I came through looking like Von Jones, is that his name?
I don't know. Kanye West and Ken.
They getting a divorce. The Von Jones, the black dude that be doing like the political shit with the glasses. He's like a Raphael Warnock, but whatever.
I don't know.
So that's black people right there. What I'm trying to say is, I'm a well put together black man, right? I'm not here wearing there's a dude wearing like horns and shit with no shirt on and a fur.
Yeah, shit. Like a Viking. Yeah,
exactly. If I showed have I wouldn't have made it on the green grass. Yeah. There's a nigga out here wearing horns. Do you see this shit?
Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know. Like I said, I heard some people saying it could have been an inside job. I mean, it had to be. Ain't nobody really like.
It's not no could have been. How much security is at the White House and that?
I don't know. Somebody got busted. A lady got shot in the neck. So I mean, somebody got busted. So I mean,
you mentioned the lady that got shot or the one got killed. The one that for sure got killed inside the Capitol, she was actually breaking in to Pence's office. Pence was in his office. Secret Service did what they had to do.
Oh, wow.
It makes sense, right? I mean,
they're supposed to protect the president.
I mean, we supposed to let this crazy bitch in here? No, we're going to pop this bitch in the face.
Oh, wow. So I didn't know that. That's in other news.
Call her family.
But damn, yeah.
What happened to my daughter? She tried to run up in my office. We popped her in the face. You need to raise your children right.
Oh, man. It's I don't know. It's rough, man.
It's not rough. Let me tell you something. It's rough when somebody has their hands up and they get shot.
Yeah.
It's not rough when I'm in a political important position in my office in a protected government building, and you're in here trying to break into my office. You should get shot. Anybody should get shot for that.
Yeah.
But if I'm just outside chilling with somebody in Columbus, I have my phone out and I'm walking out my garage with my phone saying, hey, I'm the one that called the police, and you shoot me, and then you run up on me after you shoot me and tell me not to move. I swear to God, don't move. That's where's the line? Because if you're breaking into political office, you're trying to harm. The vice president is the second most important person on American soil. So yeah, somebody's gonna take your life for trying to come at that motherfucker. I mean, shit.
That's rough, man. Made the wrong choice, yeah.
I mean, she was an Air Force veteran, big Trump supporter, and blah blah blah.
She knew what she was doing. You work for the Army.
Like
you running up on a primary target.
Ain't no excuse. Ain't no. Hey, all them little folk motherfuckers who died, I don't give not two fucks. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all did something. There's consequences. You got it. Shit happens.
There's sadness involved, but you have to pay for what you do if you decide to do something that stupid.
They don't give a fuck about when Black Lives Matter was doing what we was doing or they was doing and so forth and the whole nine. Like it was a whole lot of outrage and this and that blah blah blah. But you know, again, these motherfuckers just got right on in the motherfucking White House.
Talking
you know what I'm saying? You see the picture where Cuz had his feet up on the motherfucking
bitch desk.
Like they actually arresting people now too. They actually are arresting people.
They are arresting.
Charlamagne put a bunch of them on blast.
It took them a while though. Not necessarily a while, but it's like, again, the whole, like we said, in my opinion, whole shit was set up. They allowed it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's white America.
Well, like y'all said, they all getting the consequences now. So I mean, there it is.
I'm gonna add this one little small nugget in. I said this earlier this year, I think. This is the best time to attack America. We're confused as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Our economy is bad, our morale is low, our leadership is questionable, and if you wanted to be like, let's fuck them up now, this is that time where you're in a fight and a dude slipped because he's wearing dress shoes and you at church.
Actually, nah. I'm gonna let you know.
Blow.
I see what you're saying.
You right, but at the same, go ahead. I can't do that. No, you was right. You go first. I'm tripping.
But no, I mean, I see what you're saying though, Big A. It's like you're pretty sure that like other countries or people that's beefing with the U.S. is watching all this or seeing all this like progressing like damn, and they may already be thinking like that too though. But go ahead, Corey.
One. Countries are clowning the U.S. right now. If you go online and just check out different headline news or newspapers or whatever and stuff, yeah, you'll see that they got different satires. That's what you call a political cartoon, right? What's a political cartoon called?
Yeah, I guess so.
So yes,
you got me on that one. It could be satire.
Something I can't remember, but well, there goes that game. But yeah, have different political cartoons of Trump, of them clowning, of him saying like he's a ticking time bomb, or just different things that you can take your own interpretation from. And then also to come in on what you said about the not the military, but like how they can just probably invade. Yeah, it's crazy. It's some confusion and shit going on. But that's the one thing that's still intact. It's the military. That shit is no. You know what I'm saying? So if they did try to, you gotta understand, like, America still got X, Y, and Z and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, money and shit might be fucked up, but at the end of the day, like, these fools still will fuck some shit up.
I got a small argument to that.
And I ain't saying that because I'm like some military dick rider. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, you a veteran, man. Let's all shout out Corey for being a veteran because we appreciate that.
Yeah, what's up? My dad a vet. Military brat. So yeah,
that's what's up.
Respect.
What I'm getting at is that there's the best time to steal from somebody is when everything is awry. So you've seen Ocean's 11, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In that movie, when they stole from them, what did they do? They cut all the lights off and they created panic. Because for 30, 40 seconds, all you worried about is getting the lights back on. That's all you're worried about. You're not thinking about getting robbed. You're like, man, the lights are off. I'm not saying this will work because I never tried it because it sounds like a foolish thing to do. But if you were to ever ask your parents something while they're in mid-argument, they would discard what you were saying. Right? Yeah. So if they're arguing like a motherfucker, you're like, hey, I'm finna go spend the night at such and such house. You'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Just go. Right? You'd be like, all right. Just go, huh? You just go. Okay.
9 months later, you a grandma.
I'm taking the PlayStation 2. Just go. Cool. I'm going. Just go. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the best time to try to do something in your favor is when there's confusion amongst the people that manage what you want. So if you want American land and you have the Republicans and the Democrats, you know, at arms, and you have the South and the North not getting along together, or you have some other stupid shit, that's when you come in and be like, you pick a side and be like, okay, that's what America did, right? With Coke. when they was like, let's go to Nicaragua and tell them, look, give us the coke that you have, and we'll give you guns, and you use those guns to fight communism, right? We're intervening in somebody else's war by being like, look, there's so much fucked up shit going on, right? You need guns? We're with you. Give me the cocaine. Here's the guns. Do what y'all got to do. Russia's like on the brink of breaking that code of being like, we like black people. What if Russia was like, hey, leave the black people alone, right? And they team up with us. We take this bitch over. They probably would end up killing us anyway. What I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm saying though, right. Like that's when you come in. That's when you intervene. You don't intervene when everything's good and everybody's getting along, because I can't get you and Turk to go against each other if y'all like each other and y'all best friends. But if you just fuck Turk bitch, I can come in between y'all and be like, hey man, Turk fuck your bitch. Really? Yeah.
Turk, why would you do that, bro?
And then Turk, I ain't do that shit. Man, Turk did that shit, man. Look how guilty you look.
You know, I loved her, man.
I played the field, man.
I loved her.
But that's how easy it is. That's how world wars are started. I'm just saying, like, this is the time where if you felt like you can get on United States and, you know, whatever you want to do.
That's why I got the shirt idea. I seen the shirt over there. So give me one of them.
That's a nice shirt. I can't take his shirt though.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send this podcast to China, so that way they can take that advice from Aaron.
Hey, you know they
that's
probably
already
watching.
emotional.
Hey, you never know, man. Because, you know, a lot of podcasts and stuff, a lot of people be talking about a lot of shit.
Black dude very smart. Kill him first. I mean, Big A dead, man.
Oh, shit. But nah, we good, man. It's like the one dude was saying, I can't remember who. I be on Instagram a lot now, and I be scrolling. And I forgot one dude was on there saying, he was like, he wouldn't rather be no other place than the U.S. regardless of. I think it was DJ Academic saying this shit. Now that I think about it,
that's true.
But I mean, shit, we got our own Tony Stark right now. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Oh wait, is it
Elon Musk?
Yeah, Elon Musk, man. Hey, and he the richest nigga in what? Richest
no, he
in the world right now.
he is. He hit number one.
Can I ask y'all something?
Yeah.
How fragile do you think the situation we're in is right now? Like, what is your, on a rate of 1 to 10, how fragile do you think the United States is right now? What is the fragility? Is it a piece of thin glass being sent through the post office? You know what I'm saying? Is it easy to break, or is it like a piece of granite that's like, you know, you need a hammer or a jackhammer? I think. What is y'all's rating? I'm curious. Are we impenetrable or are we vulnerable?
I mean, I think everything comes to an end. I don't think nothing is forever. So I mean, but I don't think we quite on the brink. I think it's. I mean, because you know, even like they say with the coronavirus and the mortality rate, it ain't really like super bad like that. To a point where a lot of people think they shouldn't have shut shit down, you know, and fucked up the economy like it is now. You know, where a lot of people done lost their jobs and out here broke like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean.
So what's the fragility? Is it 1 through 10?
I would say 7, 8-ish.
Okay.
7, 8-ish.
You think we're close to breaking, or very solid? So one will be fragile, 10 will be very solid.
Yeah, I think we close to solid.
Okay. Corey, where are you at? Chap, I'm sorry. Chap, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Big Chappington.
America is divided right now, as a people, as a nation. Honestly, I think there's some fragility in there, in my opinion.
So 1 through 10, where you at?
I give it about a 5.
I'm gonna come in real low on y'all. I'm coming in. I think both y'all. I'm coming real low, and here's why. We've never been tested. What what foreign army besides the British, like a long time ago, has stepped foot on American soil and started fucking shit up, like taking over towns and shit and bombing shit? It's never happened. There is no resiliency plan to that. Whereas Europe, like Britain, niggas in Britain had to live underground for like 8 months because it was just getting bombed all the time. It was like, look, let's just move everybody underground. Let's let them just tear shit up. And then whenever the war is over, we'll come back up. We never really been through that. You know what I'm saying?
But America got allies, though. That's why.
America, but we owe all of them. And all of them are in the same position we're in.
But this is where you said, though, like, with them having allies, this is also somebody like Russia can, like you said, could say, hey, in China and Japan and all these other little small countries, even where we got bases at, you know what I'm saying? Where they might be tired of America or whatever. Yeah, you are so absolutely right. I don't doubt it.
Just bring all that up. Let's look at China. We owe them hella bread.
Yeah.
Japan, we dropped nuclear bombs on them niggas, right? Russia, we turned our back on them when they needed us when they needed us the most. Hence the Cold War, right? Mm-hmm. We fucked all the 3 major other powers in this world over. There's gonna come a time where, like, look, how weak are y'all right now?
But they got the virus going on in they own homes as well.
Doesn't seem to be as bad as here.
But they take care of their people too.
And two, their people are way more afraid of the government. If Russia told you to not go outside, nigga, I dare you to go outside.
That's true.
Their
consequences.
I dare you to go to the club.
But see,
you go to the club, you playing a dangerous game, man. You gonna kill the whole family.
Yeah.
You said it. There's no discipline here in America. I want to say something to what you said a few minutes ago, talking about whoever it was online, talking about there's nowhere else they'd rather be than be here. I don't know nothing about whoever he is. I'm sure he's probably done traveled internationally and stuff like that.
He's actually from.
Really? He's Jamaican?
All right, right on. So he actually understands. I can respect his opinion.
That's not necessarily. He could just be Jamaican, born in America. But
if he lived in Jamaica,
I think he actually done been there and lived there. Yeah,
that's what
okay. All right.
Based off that,
you know niggas that from Jamaica and shit. You ain't nigga house big as hell.
But honestly, in my opinion, America is not the end all be all in a sense of the best place to live. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it's some little. They say, honestly, if you black, you gotta have an open mind, and if you ain't been anywhere, it's you go out there outside these 4 walls of this country, you can find other life and a better way to live or another way to live. And if you just gotta adapt, one thing as Americans,
I got.
We are definitely. What's the word? I can't think. We golly.
I have a rebuttal until you think of that word. How many people do you know? This goes for foreign countries too. It's the same thing there, which is why they have opinions about Americans and we have opinions about them. How many people do you know who have never left your hometown? Like, you know for a fact, them niggas never been nowhere else. Maybe they went to their grandma's house in such and such place. But I'm talking about going somewhere just to kick it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Going somewhere just to be with your friends or something. You know, not a family reunion or some shit.
A homeboy trip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even nigga, just leave town, drive somewhere by yourself. You have a car, go. There's some niggas who just don't do it.
Yeah, they ain't really adventurous like
that. So when you deal with those type of people, they defend what they have way more fiercely than people who like to travel. That makes sense. So like when you go to like places like Russia and shit, the way they love their country is not the way we love our country. We would turn our backs way before they would. Well, we're black, so yeah.
I mean, Russia our country, right? Northern Russia.
But it's not even that. Like, you gotta think, like in World War II, they had 7-8-year-old kids in their family sniping people.
Kind of rough.
They couldn't get no food there. They cut off their food line. So what they did was they would just eat relatives.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Or they would eat drywall soup. They would take the drywall off the wall and cook it down to a soup and eat it and put salt in it, Americans would have been gave up because of that. We don't have that resolve, man. Because I'm saying we've never been through some shit like that. Our country is 200-300 years old, like, and black people don't really fuck with white people to the point where if shit get that desperate, and they're like, look, you can be with us, you can be with them. We know they fucked you over. I'll be over there like this, man. You know what they did? Kind of fuck me over. The police system's fucked up.
You know what? They did kind of fuck me over.
You know what I'm saying? I'm American, but goddamn, man. You gotta, what's your health plan looking like? Oh, yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman would be alive if he was over here because he would have had better health care. You know, I don't want to say that's kind of fucked up, but because cancer's messed up. But I believe that black people that's why we die of cancer more, because we don't get that. You know, there's a lot of kids that haven't seen the dentist until they're 19 years old, 20 years old, until they get a real job, right? Does that make sense? Like, you seen niggas that got fucked up ass teeth and shit. When's the last time you been to the dentist? I've never been to the dentist. Damn. You never got no fluoride wash and no shit like that?
I'd be sometime, man. But shit, man, let's just move on to the did y'all boys have anything y'all wanted to bring up? He said, yeah, let me clear my throat.
What do you guys think about? Matter of fact, do y'all? Fuck it, I ain't got shit to say.
Wait.
All right, I'm gonna bring up something because I had like I've been trying to fast every 2 weeks for some period of time, where it's 24 hours or 48 hours.
And you been trying to fast? I've been trying to slow.
But like fast, this nigga said trying. Okay, look.
Go ahead, man.
But like, there go Corey. He laughing for you, bro. Look, you got him.
Well, you got him.
What I'm trying to say is that when you do that, you reach points of clarity. If that makes sense. Like you reach points of it's kind of like if you ate something really hot, or if you've ever been really cold to the point where you feel like you're gonna freeze. Like you go through things where like you reach a point of whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I'm not saying I'm gonna die, but like if you don't eat for 24 hours, your body starts to talk to you different. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I started to digest, and I'm gonna say this out of complete humbleness, but a lot of people told me I want to be you should be a stand-up comedian, and I hate that shit, right? And I had to think about it for a second because so many people have told it to me, or I thought about, let's try it, but I was like, why wouldn't I want to do it? Because I'm talented at it, apparently, maybe, right? But it's like this: we're all talented at something, but sometimes you're talented at something that you don't want to do. If that makes sense. Like,
and a lot of people encourage you to do it.
I was just talking about this.
Now you're stuck doing something you don't want to do.
It's like imagine if you're LeBron James and you really just want to be a breakdancer. Something stupid like that. Like you know, you should be playing basketball.
You did the right thing, boy.
I guess, but that's how you feel because you know his potential.
I know, yeah.
He may not like what he does, and I was like, so why wouldn't I like being a stand-up comedian? And I was sitting there trying to think to myself, like, you know, what are my real reasons of not liking to do it? I came down to the simple fact of, I think I said before, I don't like being laughed at, right? And I was like, so well, why is that? I tried to dig deep, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was hungry as fuck at this point. And I was like, when I was a kid, when I would talk to people, like regularly, they would laugh at what I said, and I didn't like it because I didn't understand why they were laughing. I didn't get it, right? So it just seemed like people were just laughing at me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to tell you something, and you just laughing.
Yeah.
Like
I'm seeing there's something like that's just naturally funny from you to them, but you don't know how to take it because you don't know if they're laughing with you or at you.
Because I'm a kid. Yeah. So like I'm gonna tell you, y'all probably gonna laugh at this. Cause my mom told me about this not too long ago, and it was kind of funny. But she was like, I told you to go to the grocery store one time, and you stopped at the door. You turned around, and you were like, you want me to get a pound of ground chuck? She was like, yeah. I was like, but why are they ground chuck? Like, what do you ever do to anybody? And I was so serious about it. But she was like what? You go get a pound of beef. What's wrong with you? Like, because I was so sincere about it. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I would say something that I really meant, and it was, like, touching my soul at that point in time. But she would look at me like,
boy, if you gonna get that
shit, your dumb ass. What I'm saying, like, that's, and it's not like, and I'm not trying to say, like, I had, like, mental health problems, but, like, I had to figure out to myself, like, because I went through a lot of shit where I was, like, even when I was, like, in middle school and shit, and people would fuck with me, because everybody gets fucked with, and I would talk shit, and niggas would start laughing, and I'd be like, trying to hurt this man, like, trying to be serious right now, like,
but see, there's a talent.
Do you know how many people got punched in the face?
I know, but at the same time, that's why to be a comedian, I think you have to have some level of like no shame.
No, but I watched the
You don't care if they laughing with you or at you.
I watched some shit on about what's the dude's name? It was a comedian. It was a white dude. I forget his name.
Bob Saget.
Okay, maybe Bob Saget. I highly doubt it was Bob Saget because
do a name out there.
But he was
I'm sorry, that commercial was funny as fuck.
I mean, Bob Saget, they were talking about like how he got famous when he was like 40, and the first thing that bothered him is that people would like, he'd be at like dinner or some shit, and niggas would just sit down next to him and just like ask him to do funny shit, which would make me kill you. I wouldn't kill you. I've been drinking. But that would make me really mad. It would make me really mad. Like, I would be trying to fuck you up because I'm sitting there trying to eat food and you're talking about entertain me right now with jokes and make me laugh. No, it's not going to go over well with nobody. And I realized to myself, like, really, I don't want to be a stand-up comedian because I don't want that. None of that shit. From anywhere when I have a regular conversation with somebody. Like, imagine if you were, like, at a doctor, right? And you're like, man, my leg hurt. This nigga leg hurt. My leg hurts, though. Like, whenever I do this, it tingles. Do it again. Look at this tingle. It's totally tingle. Man, look, man, I'm trying to be serious with you right now. And I'm in real pain. Everybody get in here real quick. He in pain. Look, he in pain. Like that.
Yeah.
That type of shit, like that type of spectacle, that type of be on stage and be funny for me type shit. I don't like.
Yeah.
And I think if you do something in life and you genuinely don't like it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, like, there's a lot of kid actors and shit that get forced into acting and shit.
But like I said, and once you in it, now you kind of stuck in it though. Unless you just gonna give it all up and like you and now you probably got a lot of people depending on you and what you do and shit like that.
Being Steve Urkel or some shit.
Yeah, you know what
every
I'm saying?
time you're in the room,
now you gotta do it because you in it now.
Exactly. You try to audition for a serious part and they're like, do the Steve Urkel shit.
Do the Steve Urkel.
Man, I'm trying to audition for the part of Nelson Mandela, but do Steve Urkel real quick.
Do the Steve Urkel real quick.
Did I do that? Get your ass out this car.
Hey, he would have to fight after that, I'm sure.
You wouldn't get nowhere near that line.
Yeah, man. Hold on, so who went? Rams about to win, right?
No.
Oh, it's still a good game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got money on this game?
No.
Oh. So you got that Falcons hat on. Let's go ahead and get the score.
Yeah, rise up, cuz.
Yo, rise up, cuz. Y'all in the playoffs?
Yeah. We playing off at home right now.
Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks. I know y'all in the playoffs.
I'm enjoying my time, in the playoffs. I'm just letting him have his time.
You know the Bucks gonna be home next week with the Falcons.
Hey man, say what you gotta say, man. Whatever makes you feel better.
The Madness ain't here. We hope you get well soon. But I'm pretty sure Green Bay already in the playoffs. So we're gonna see how them boys do as well. So
they in the playoffs.
Them Saints in the playoffs.
Saints are, we worried about the Saints more than. Look, man, the Falcons. I'm gonna tell you something about the Falcons because I've been here long enough to talk about the Falcons.
Falcons.
Nah, man.
13 years, about 13 years.
Look, 14 years now. Look, you gotta. Y'all niggas gonna have to let go of Matt Ryan or somebody. Y'all gonna have to change up something. Matt Ryan's a great quarterback, but nigga, how many times do y'all have to lose in the fourth quarter? like for y'all to keep the same people. Julio Jones was great. It's not working.
They need to get Justin Fields from Ohio State.
That's not gonna work, man. Ohio State quarterbacks don't ever pan out.
Hey, look, that's what Ohio State fans say.
Yeah, it's called realism, man. I live in the real world where real shit happen, and Ohio State quarterbacks. I mean, can y'all name one?
Don't worry,
Well, you know I can't name one.
Well, you can use Google if you want to. Go ahead. You might want to use Google, perhaps. All right, good, because you're wasting your time. Goddammit.
Well, yeah, man. Shit, and then basketball. I guess it's just business as usual for the Lakers right now. So.
You sure
yeah,
about
they
that?
trash
But 76 got the best record on the East, and I think the Clippers. I don't know who it is, right? But
Nah,
I think,
Clippers are. They just lost to the Warriors.
But I know it was out of the Clippers, Lakers.
It's too early. It's too early to talk about.
Yeah,
this
no,
shit.
that's why I said. Yeah, that's why I said it's kind of like business as usual for like really all of them right now. But you know, Kyrie is doing that shit where he done like ghosted the coach or ghosted the organization,
I'm out for
but texted teammates and shit.
Let me ask y'all this question. So, do you think Kyrie is worth being on an NBA team? Because what has Kyrie done?
Yes. Yeah.
What is Kyrie?
You gotta go ahead and get it. I feel the same way you kind of feel, but I would go ahead and be like, yeah, all right, man.
So
because he's still gonna ball.
So will Kyrie be the first person you would pick on your team?
Oh no, not if it's somebody out there that I know that's like as of the same skill level or better, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with you, Turk. I'm gonna keep it real.
You just ain't stunned him at all.
No.
He said no.
And it's one of those things.
And I can understand.
It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't deny he's a great basketball player, and he has great handles and he can shoot and shit like that. But what? You haven't done shit by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, and when you do have a chance to do something by yourself, I'm not sure what your home life is or what your personal reasons are. They could be valid. And I'm not saying, but I'm pretty sure there's some niggas in the league that go through some real shit on a daily basis, and they show up and play basketball.
I give him all the credit in the world for that shot with Cleveland.
No,
but I think that's why him up a little bit too much. I think like, and then Skip Bayless give him hella praise for that shot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
I'm gonna say this, and niggas ain't gonna like this. You know, and whatever. That was a Robert Horry shot.
Yeah, but basically, I mean, it ain't like he had to shake nobody. It was a pull-up.
If Robert, not Robert.
I mean, he hit the shot though, so
he hit the shot. But what I'm trying to say is that that's why we call him Big Shot Bob. If Big Shot Bob missed 4 of them shots that he made that were, whatever, he might not. I'm saying that shot he made was a great shot. It's like Kawhi Leonard, right? When he made that shot against the 76ers, it catapulted him in an area to where, at this point, we're not all too sure he deserved, right? Because he's, let's just be honest with you. Let's just be honest. I like Kawhi, but when he made that shot, I'm pretty sure he even thought, man, I got the juice, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the. It's on my side. Then I beat the Warriors, even though they didn't have certain people. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm that dude. And then you get the Clippers to take you on, and you get Paul George there, and you're like, man, I'm finna, and it doesn't happen. And it's like, man, like what? How much is that certain shot that you made? Because think about the opposite. If you missed the shot, right?
Yeah.
76ers move on because that was Game 7 last shot. Game-winning shot.
That was some lucky shit, man.
It was boom, boom, boom. Niggas on the sidelines, 2 different teams, cheek to cheek, like.
Oh, even though now it was tight though.
I watched this shit happen live, and I was sitting there like this. I was in the chair like when he shot the shot.
It was a great moment. Great thing.
That did the sink in move. I was like, oh.
Because whoever won that right there was gonna win the whole. Because 76ers possibly could have had a championship.
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean,
Kevin Durant.
They didn't have Thompson or Durant.
Kevin Durant risked the biscuit coming out there. Remember, because he came out there again and he got injured.
Yeah, he re-injured. Well, it was something else. Then it didn't turn out to be Achilles.
Oh, it
was ACL.
And then Klay Thompson got out, and then he got injured. And Klay Thompson hasn't played since.
Yeah, because he
hasn't played since. He
got re-injured this offseason.
So. He tore his Achilles when he got his leg back together.
It was something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles.
It's messed up, but
And Kevin Durant just took 500 and some days, a year and a half, off of Achilles injury just to come back.
Yeah.
And Klay Thompson just got for ACL injury.
And then Curry kind of, right now, Curry kind of like reverting back to Davidson Curry. You know what I'm saying? 62 points.
So you saying you like Curry again now?
I told you I probably would start back liking that team since KD left. I've been saying that, so.
So soon as
but my NBA teams are Lakers and Hawks. Well, LeBron really, but Lakers and the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? I fuss with Lakers. I fuss with AD. You know, Caruso. You know what I'm saying? Harold, all them boys now, because them boys gonna be a force now. Them boys upgraded. Now they talking about, you know, they lost athleticism down low with like Dwight and McGee, but I think they can make up for that. Man.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're not a real Lakers fan. You're a Hawks fan. Because
I'm just be a Hawks fan. I mean, like I said,
because all that shit don't mean shit. If LeBron ain't on the team, as soon as LeBron leaves, Turk be like, where LeBron at again?
Hey, go to the Hawks.
Here in Timberwolves, I'm a Timberwolves fan.
Giannis should Giannis leave, he can go to the Hawks.
D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns, man, they provide a great team for LeBron James, man. I like them boys. And then LeBron goes and got there.
I like them boys. Whatever team he goes to.
Exactly. LeBron goes to the Knicks, man. R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle, man.
That's what I'm saying. I admit that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big LeBron fan, so wherever LeBron go, I'm pretty much gonna be a fan of that team. So.
Nigga, everybody on that team gained 10.
It's okay. Anybody else out there that's like me, it's okay. Okay.
I mean.
All right. So before we bring it to a close, any what's y'all song of the weeks? Mine's gonna be Young Thug, Take It to Trial, featuring Yak Gotti and Gunna.
This song is terrible, man.
That's it. I think I just like Young Thug part. I don't know why.
Do you recognize that some of that song is terrible?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
But I still like it enough that I would bring it up on here and tell
That's
people.
fine. As long as you know that some of that songs should not exist.
Yeah. Oh, what's they got fine? What's on you then, Big A?
Damn, I wasn't ready. I
always catch y'all off guard with that.
I was depending upon Corey to give me time to think.
I always catch y'all off guard with that. I'm gonna give y'all a D Madness song. St. John Ransom.
The Rourke song?
Yeah, I think Rourke co-produced that,
Yeah.
I got one.
Shout out Rourke, man. Rourke.
Y'all know
winning.
Yeah, I knew him like a motherfucker.
Y'all know Chap always keep it, you know what I'm saying, OG a lot of times.
Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta start. You a podcaster, man. You gotta get with some of these new songs. But go ahead.
Man, fuck that. All right, I'll do it next week.
No,
I'm talking about an updated song.
Oh, I'm like, man. No song. They ain't got no song.
I don't give a damn what to do.
But
I don't give a
that Boosie Collins, man. I've been jamming to some Boosie Collins.
The telephone bill?
Nah, I'd rather be with you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that old school little something.
Funk, man.
Yeah, I be kicked back on that. You know what I'm saying? I was rolling with my little
That's
junior one day.
That's damn near the same song when you think about it.
I was rolling with my junior one day.
What's your telephone bill and I'd rather be with you?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's probably Skip.
Oh.
So what's
You go ahead and answer because I don't know what they look like.
But yeah, give them yours, then we're going to bring it to a close.
Oh, man.
What up? We just wrapping up the podcast.
Crack, black, and pale.
What's that?
Oh, man. I ain't really been listening to no real new shit. Everybody, this is, I thought he was on camera.
Nah, he ain't on camera. He good.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Nah, I can see it right now.
Oh, man, I'm not ready for this, bro.
I'm not ready for this.
I've been listening to old shit.
He wasn't ready.
I'm gonna do $1 Million Mullet by Riff Raff. the chop and screw version.
Oh, that should be ride with Yellow Wolf.
That shit jumping.
Yeah, no, that should be ride.
I was bouncing that. Dude.
Yeah,
My girl brought a girlfriend, make my heart melt. Yeah, that
I
should
was
be
talking about Yellow Wolf yesterday.
I'm about to play it out loud too.
We was drinking some of his little whiskey that.
Well, shit, we're gonna bring it to a Clizzo. I know you're gonna play it out loud, but we're gonna bring it to a Clizzo, man. Fucking Nobodies Podcast, episode 41. We'll holler at y'all the next week. Remember, nobody's motherfucking perfect out here. We're gonna let Riff Raff ride out. YouTube ain't gonna get our ass out of there for that shit either. Oh, this is chop and screw version. We should be good, I guess. Watch this. Hey, I fucks with Riff Raff.